Now at 3 p.m., we're joined by Representative Jesse Chisholm to talk all things crime related across the city, as well as the latest with the Memphis-Shelby County School Board drama. Representative Chisholm, thank you for joining us today. Glad to have you here. A very cold day. How concerned are you to make sure that everybody out there is in a safe place in the city of Memphis?
It's always a concern. We want to make sure that our people in Memphis are safe, they're warm, and they get through this storm okay.
Yes, because we know it's going to be brutally cold out there for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about this proposed crime lab. We know Jackson, Tennessee has one, but that's some 85 miles away from the city of Memphis. Are we making any progress, Representative, to move a crime lab to the city of Memphis, and should there be one here?
Well, I think there should be a crime lab here in Memphis, because here in Memphis we have so many needs. We have so many unsolved cases that we need another avenue to get these to get evidence looked at and processed, so that we can bring justice a little bit faster.
Because a lot of times over the years, and I know you've heard this, a lot of people say justice delayed is not justice served, especially if it takes a long time to get a lot of this forensics evidence processed. How do you see that?
Well, I think having a new crime lab, and not only do we need a crime lab, we need to make sure that it's fully staffed. If we have people to process this evidence, we can bring justice a lot faster. And I believe that will actually deter crime as well, because we all know that when it takes a long time to process evidence, it takes a long time to bring justice, and it gives a higher probability of people getting away.
Because we know this conversation is also being had apparently out in Germantown today. Some state leaders and some folks with the TBI are apparently meeting at this hour, which we'll have more on throughout the day here on WREG. Also want to talk to you, though, about what's going on with the Memphis-Shelby County schools and Superintendent Dr. Marie Fagans. How has that really kind of perhaps gotten the attention of the state of Tennessee from state lawmakers? And because we've heard so much over the past year or so about maybe the state having to come in to take over this school district, and should they?
Well, I think state government should leave this as a local issue. Since I've been elected, I've fought vehemently against preempting local governments and local entities, because we have a state legislature right now that has been pushing vouchers to the point where it could be not beneficial for our school systems, our school boards, our public schools. So we want to make sure that a Memphis issue, a Shelby County issue, stays a Shelby County issue.
How do you think, though, the superintendent situation should play out? Are you leaning in one direction or another? Should Dr. Fagan stay on the job? Do you think she's doing a good job, or how do you see it?
Well, I'm doing the same thing everyone else is doing. I'm watching closely, and I'm taking notes, and I'm hoping that they come to a swift resolution, because again, the superintendent, she was hired by the school board, so I'm going to stand by and with the people of Memphis and watch them come to a healthy resolution to make sure that we're giving good education to our students, and we have them at our first thought and our last thought.
You mentioned also the voucher issue that we know Governor Lee has really been pushing. He is expected to be in the city of Memphis this afternoon, maybe to talk about a number of things, possibly including his voucher plan. Again, you have some reservations about that, though, when it comes to public schools.
Yes, I think the voucher deal is dangerous to our public schools, because I support education in all of its phases. However, I think it's very important to make sure that our public dollars go towards public education.
One last thing I do want to talk with you about: the Memphis City Council yesterday addressing the gun referendum that was passed locally, but again, that has also really attracted attention from some of your colleagues who are saying, wait a minute, the city cannot go on its own with this referendum. What are your concerns about that? Is this just symbolic? What should be done here?
Well, there are some state laws that we need to change. So hopefully this symbolic move does change some of the minds that we have at the state legislature, because Memphis is a city that's trying to protect itself. So we got to make sure that that we're doing all that we can to protect the people of Memphis.
Okay, Representative Jesse Chisholm, thank you very much as always.
Thank
Glad
you
to
as
have you
well.
here.
Thank you.
All right.